Andrew. I'm here at 4228 Conquistador. This is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 1994 square feet, 615K is the list price, and they're not going to get that. And this is the one where we think we're going to be able to work a deal. I'll tell you the good and the bad and the ugly in a little bit. Just real quickly, right across the street here, I do the panoramic, as you always know. I don't know how well you can see this, but that's the top lot over there. I can zoom in, I think. So that's just across the street, so the kids can play. So that's kind of one of the things that you pay for, the maintenance and that kind of stuff in the green belts like that. So I'm just posting around the neighborhood here. This is the same, exact neighborhood as the one Corte Mejia, I think, that we looked at yesterday. But it's the same exact kind of subdivision, just a slightly different house. So I'm going to run through everything here. Look, this works, and I think, given where they are, I don't know how negotiable they'll be, but this is the one where I think we could work a pretty good deal if we were able to do something, and I'll explain that to you when we talk. But you walk in, you have this laminate floor, so this is not expensive flooring, but it's nice hard surface, and it looks good enough. The living area seems a bit tight. It's a little bit small, but the kitchen opening into the kitchen area is open. So there's good things I like about the floor plan, things I don't like about the floor plan, but overall, I think it works. Now, this is a good example of windows that are not updated, so I'm going to just go close here and see if you can see. But these are like old aluminum windows, and they tend to sweat a little bit, little more moisture and stuff like that. And again, the other windows, it's just a $15,000 upgrade. Not that anybody's going to pay for, better windows, but I think you get the idea of what I said yesterday. So you go out here, and here's the kitchen. So I do like the setup. For a house this size, this is a pretty decent setup kitchen. Kitchens are what sells and rents houses. So quite big island in the middle, and it's a nice open space that opens into the full kind of what they're using for the dining or kitchen area here. So I do like this aspect of how it's wide open. I don't know how much this is going to bother people. This is a smallish living room, but it's not bad. I don't mind it. I'm going to go to the backyard here. I'd have to go back and check the backyard in Rio Plata. I know it had that, not Rio Plata, I'm sorry, Rosewood. Same neighborhood. I know it had that tree house on the hill and stuff like that. So there's no hill here. That's good. You have a good small usable space here, patio, and the air conditioner is newer than the one over there on Rosewood. Okay, and then you have a decent side yard over here. Doesn't look like it's been super taken care of, but you got usable space over here. Okay, everything on the outside looks good. I'll take you upstairs. So, of course, the main thing about this place that I don't love as much, but again, it's not the biggest deal in the world, is that this is all 4 bedrooms are upstairs, and you only have a half bath downstairs. So that will ding you a little bit on rent compared to the other place. But this neighborhood generally considered a bit better, probably because of the school. This is Ivy Ranch School, and this is the best elementary school in Oceanside. So you got the stairs here, and look, this is old carpet. If it were me, I get in trouble for saying this from the property manager, but it's like, I think this carpet might be salvageable, but it doesn't look great. So I'm going to call this like a $3,000 to $4,000 expense to replace this carpet. But again, the way I'm thinking about doing it, it might work depending on where they are in price, because there's no way they're selling this thing for $615. Okay, so you walk up, and the master's all the way down there at the end of the hall, and you got the kids' rooms over here. So I just give you the quick look around. And again, whether this carpet is salvageable or not, that's up to the property manager. I mean, this isn't Beverly Hills, so I don't see big stains. I think you could get through one tenant at least here with this carpet. But again, that's a decision you have to make with her. She's liable to tell you, oh, because of that carpet, it's going to rent for $100 less. But I think, that's a decision you have to make. So the paint all looks good, so that's good. The window coverings are there, and again, the older windows, so that's automatically a $12,000 to $15,000 ding versus Rosewood. Okay, then you got the full bath here, and This is pretty nicely updated. It's got a really cool sink. That's an updated sink. Cabinets look good. You might be able to touch those up a little bit with paint, and and as I told you a couple times before, the glass doors on that. So that's the one full bath that's shared with these bedrooms here, and then there's the other bedroom here. That would need to be painted over with the ballet business, and then. But for the most part, the paint looks good. Maybe that could just be touched up. I don't know. And then you got the master, and the master. It's a good sized master. Guy obviously plays the guitar. The master bedroom looks good, and then they've really done a nice job updating these floors. Whoever did that, whether that was these guys or the people who owned it beforehand, they put the nice marble floors in there, so you can see that. And in here, they've done a super nice job updating the bathroom. So. And then the shower is the bomb. There's no bathtub in here, but Diane always says that doesn't really matter. There's a bathtub in the other one. The only people who really use the bathroom for the kids. So, look, it's going to come down to price for you right now. I think it's only this one and Rosewood, and I believe that this one is going to be easier to negotiate because that's been on the market a very short time, and they're probably not going to want to dip down to your price, but. Yeah, this is doable. I would say this place rents for $3,000 plus or minus $150, give or take. I mean, it's not going to be $2,850, and it might be $3,150. So I'd actually probably bump it up a little bit from there. But I'm not sure. I always give you a range so I don't overpromise and underdeliver. So you get a lot of natural light coming in there. But overall, yeah, it'll work. It looks good. Doesn't look like any major things need to be done. And if we can hammer them on the price and work out a deal, this one is probably going to be pretty good. So we'll talk to you later.